Hey guys, welcome to a new video. I'm here in Melbourne, Australia for the summer. It's not very much of a summer right now. It's, I think, about 20 degrees Celsius and about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It supposedly gets to around 40 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Fahrenheit, but still waiting for that. Anyway, I just thought I'd chat to you a little bit about my healing journey and some of the challenges that I faced again. And obviously, you guys can definitely relate to that, and also compare how my life is now compared to what it was before I even had UC as well. So, I just want to talk to you about how sometimes you just feel like giving up and you just don't want to eat the foods that you're eating anymore. And I can definitely understand when you guys are going through the healing phase how tough it can be. But I can also say that you can get out of it, because I have, and so many other people have gotten out of their healing phase and going into post-healing and eventually being symptom-free and on no medications. And that's what's really important as well. Going back to giving up, there were so many times when I just didn't want to eat another banana. And I'm sure you guys have been there. And I think one of the biggest things for me was my belief. Okay, you have to believe in yourself. No one else is going to be able to do this for you. Okay, you have to do it yourself. And this is why I came through, because I believed in what I was doing. Luckily I didn't have other people on YouTube to distract me, other people saying this is good for you, that's good for you. I focused, and I had focus, and I had commitment to what I was doing, because when you read the science, when you read the research, the non-biased research, you realize that these foods have caused your gut to be diseased. They have caused your gut microbiome to be in dysbiosis. So how do you get them back into symbiosis? How do you remove all that toxicity that you have gained over these years? And this is decades of damage that you've created within your body. And that's what I couldn't comprehend when I was going through my journey, is that how can I be going 20 times a day for 2 or 3 months and my body still not get better? And this is where this came in. And physically, I was really struggling. And obviously mentally too. But this is what I changed. I changed how I thought. There was one thing that I did with my mindset which changed the process completely. And this is where I think, to get to the next step or get past this rut that you guys may be in yourselves, mentally telling yourself that you can do this. And that is the hardest part. That is the hardest part. But if you stick to it, if you look up Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life, on the internet. She has a deal right now with her movie. It's only like $5, which is awesome. So make the most of it. I'll post it in the description below. But this is what carried me home. The ability for you to change your thought patterns, the ability for you to go from negative to positive. Every time I went to the toilet, I celebrated these toxins and this rubbish that was coming out of me. It smelled a lot. My stool was smelling like crap. And no doubt yours probably does too, when you're going so many times a day and all this junk is coming out of you, all this mucus is coming out of you. It's not because of the sugar from the fruits, it's because you have been eating a whole lot of crap for decades. And all that is coming and flushing out of you. And if you hang in there and you get past these points where your body can actually get rid of all this, when you feed it the right foods, when you give it the right conditions, you will start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll be going around that corner where you can kind of see a glimpse of that light. And when you can see that light, I can tell you, it's smooth sailing from then on. You really can focus so much more when you feel your body getting better. And that's what's really key. That's what helped me get through it, when I allowed my mindset to change. For one, I changed the perspective in my mind, and I started to see it physically. I was in agony. I was in pain every single day, but I had to be with that pain. I had to realize that I had to stop fighting myself. I had to stop fighting. I had to just be with this pain, get over it, and understand that it is with me, and I can't do anything else about it right now. I just have to be with it. And once you start to accept this, things start to get better. And they did for me anyway. So I urge you to change your mindset, change your perspective in your healing process. Be confident and understand that your body is doing you a favor. Your body is doing you a good thing when all this crap is coming out of it. When you are going through something like this as well, it's something to take seriously. It's not something that you can just come out of easily. If you need help, then please contact us. You can talk to me for free. You don't have to do anything. I'm not trying to sell you anything either. I'm offering you guidance and support if you need it. Okay, and so many people have benefited from this guidance and support. Have a look at the testimonials over and over and over again to kind of understand that these people have probably gone through the same thing as you and come out of it. And this is what I'm trying to enforce here, is that you can come out of this. I had so many times I was telling myself, let's get back on that mountain bike, because that was one of the most amazing things that I had always been doing my whole life, mountain biking. I loved it. I loved it so much that I wanted to get out there, go back to doing that. And I have. And it's one of the most amazing feelings is that I'm not only thriving on this lifestyle, I'm so much better physically, mentally than I was before I even had ulcerative colitis. So this is the power of your mind and your body. If you can get it to work properly, if you can get that balance going, you are going to be in the most amazing health you could ever imagine. And yes, it takes time. And this is the $1 million question. How long will it take? It's up to you. You decide. You tell your body, and you tell it that you want to get better ASAP, and it will respond. Don't fight it. Be with it, and just embrace this beautiful healing journey that you're on. Because I know that I stopped fighting it, and things start to get better. I stopped becoming the victim. I stopped telling myself, why is this me? Why did it happen to me? Why did no one else in my family get it? Why is it me that is going through all this? When I started to become a champion, when I started to go, right, this is what I have, I need to overcome this, this is when my body started to change. And I stopped relying on other people to help me. I started to do things by myself. And that was the turning point where I understood that, right, I'm not going to let this disease control me. I'm going to do something about it. And that's when life just got easier and easier and easier. Yes, there were cravings. Yes, I gave up many times, but I stuck to it. And now I am absolutely thriving on this beautiful lifestyle that I wouldn't have ever imagined me doing this. I loved my meat, dairy, and eggs, so I can tell you that. And I just don't feel the need for them anymore because I have my life back. And that is probably the single most important thing out of this whole process. The food was not the primary reason why I healed. It was secondary. Primary was getting my life back, being able to go and do things. I wasn't imprisoned anymore. And I never had this feeling of being imprisoned before. I never ever had this in my life. There were no rules and things in my life. I had a very good life before. And suddenly when you're hit with this thing that just traps you, it takes it out of you. But I had to learn. I had to learn about how to come out of this trap. And that's what really, that's why I'm who I am today, because of going through UC and healing it. And it's a blessing. And I urge you to find yourself, and I urge you guys to really dig deep. Don't listen to me on YouTube. Do your research. Don't listen to anyone else on YouTube either. Do your own research, just like I did. And look at the conflict of interest that is there when you look at the studies. Make up your mind and thrive. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you thought it was useful, and if you are going through this process, please post down below what's going on with you, and I will try and reply as best I can. And if you do want to talk to me for 30 minutes, please make the most of that, and I'll post the links. They're all down there in the description box. So once again, thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe for more videos like this. If you are going through your healing journey, keep it up, all the best, hang in there, and you will see the other side shortly. See you later, guys.